Hello Capricorn, I am Jess from the Nimbi bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. We're going to go with a lantern oracle for an overall energy. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, aliens, please give me the message that this Capricorn or this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. Capricorn, any placement, cross-watchers are always welcome. Really, my intention is that if you need to hear a message, it will find you regardless of the placement, or, you know, yeah, whatever. If you're drawn to a title of a video, you should probably just watch it. Let's see what comes out. Overall energy for this Capricorn reading, please. Overall, okay. Wisdom in play, and it came out in the reverse. These don't really get read in the reverse, but I feel like that means something. Our intuition knows more than we do. So I feel like you're not trusting your intuition. It's like you want something, you know, your intuition knows. Your intuition is telling you, yes, that's happening, that's coming, that, you know, whatever your intuition is telling you. But you're just like, there's some part of you that like just wants to see it, just wants results, and like you're not getting that, so you're having a hard time trusting is really the message that's coming through. All right, Capricorn, what do we got? Keep in mind, guys, these are general readings, so take only the messages that resonate for you, and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, Capricorn, what do we got for Capricorn? Oh my goodness. Capricorn. All right, let's do one more shuffle. That was funny. Oh, look at that. I was like, oh, the Queen of Swords was just on the bottom of the deck. And now the King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. They're not looking at each other. So it's like, yeah, somebody's not saying something. We're not trusting it. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Capricorn. Message for Capricorn. The Two of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. The Tower and the King of Wands. Can you see all that? I think you can. There we go. What else? Hi. Okay. The Three of Wands. This is a lot of cards, Cap. Five of Cups, Judgment, Five of Pentacles. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? The Four of Wands. Building a solid foundation. This also has this very celebratory sense to it. Like there is a lot to celebrate, a lot to recognize, even though it looks kind of barren. I feel like it's like the beginning of something for you. Okay. So remember how I felt like there was this kind of blockage of intuition, this like sense of not trusting the intuition. This down here, this Five of Cups, Judgment, Five of Pentacles energy really reflects that to me. It's like somebody is sitting here waiting for somebody to come in. Actually, it's like that. Waiting for somebody to come in. Like, it's like they know that this person is coming, but they're just like waiting instead of like kind of stepping into their own space. They're just like, I get the sense of waiting, which is interesting because normally the Two of Wands isn't about waiting. It's a longing. That's what it is. Yeah. So it's a longing for somebody to like come in, for somebody to like move, which is interesting. This Three of Wands is actually about waiting, not really a longing. It's like, you know, you've put in some work on something, like you're ready to kind of like tackle something, but you're kind of waiting for the right opportunity to do that. Then there's this Tower and this King of Wands. I feel like this is an energy outside of you, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like this is an energy outside of you. I feel like somebody is kind of getting their world rocked a little bit and they're being forced to step into their power. Interesting. either you, that, or it could be you as well. It just really does feel like an external energy to you, because I mean, a lot of this here is like feminine energy coming through, and the only two masculine cards are these two, the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. Otherwise it's all girl, like feminine energy. So yeah, I feel like that is actually pretty important to take away right now. Okay. I was having a little bit of an indecisive moment there. Let's see. Let's talk about, interesting, when I looked at that King of Wands, I like just heard the words like, mine, this is mine, I'm taking me back, I'm taking my power back. Yeah, it's like finally like grabbing the wand and like doing something with it, even if it is like burning something down. Okay, don't burn anything down, guys. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna set that there. Scoot that over. So we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse, the Devil and the King of Pentacles. Interesting that when I was looking at that King of Wands, it was like something about taking your power back, coming through. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands energy in the reverse, which is like kind of this powerless energy, like somebody's not recognizing their own independence, their own self-worth, their own beauty and glory. Okay. Yeah, I've received channeled messages, guys, so I say them as they come. Just take them if they fit for you. So yeah, it's like this sense of really not recognizing your own worth here. And then we've got the Devil and the King of Pentacles. And it's like, it's almost because you feel like somebody else hasn't recognized your worth that you're kind of shutting it down. Because maybe there was some other energy tied to you. Again, I'm really being drawn to like the difference in the feminine and the masculine imagery here. So, you know, it doesn't have to be in a boy and a girl. It just feels like two separate energies to me. And so like here, it's like this masculine energy isn't recognizing this like beautiful, abundant, independent woman, right? And it's like, that's like, I feel like that's this woman's like toxic behavior, is like needing to be recognized for her worth, for her independence, for who she is. And I feel like this energy, this masculine energy, wasn't recognizing her, so she felt like not like there was nothing happening, like nothing was growing, no foundations were being set. But I feel like your intuition is telling you otherwise. I feel like maybe on the outside this was manifesting, but it's like that's because something is being built. Like here we have, yeah, oh look at that, the High Priestess right there on the underneath this, right? It's like, you know, something needs to be like there's like this scenery here of just this like barren desert land, right? And then there's a tent, and there's like a lot to celebrate about. And it's like, you know, sometimes things need to be wiped out so that you can build something better. And I think that this toxic pattern of like placing recognition of like, you know, independence, of beauty, of abundance, of stability on something external to you is like, you know, it needed to be wiped out so that you could have this nice clean slate to build a new foundation on. Yeah, your intuition is saying, yes, this is what's happening, but because on the outside you weren't recognized, you're not trusting the process. Interesting. We have the Star on the bottom of the deck, which talks about like having faith in a situation, right? Being hopeful, wishing upon a star. All right, let's talk about this Two of Wands, please. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. I'm not even going to pull more. So this Two of Wands person is this Queen of Wands waiting for this King of Wands. Like, that's just how it's coming through right here. She's just waiting. She, like, again, intuitively knows he's coming. He's on his way. He's got something to do. Maybe he has to stop at the store. I don't know. Just so to speak. Like, he just needs, he's like doing something. This guy's on a mission, right? He's like running toward his motorcycle, taking off, following this divine guidance. And it's like, she's just kind of like, there's this sense of longing for that to like finish up so that she can like move into something new, right? The Magician on the bottom of the deck, moving into something she's trying to manifest or something that's being manifested. I feel like both of these people are manifesting the same thing. It's just not physically like manifested yet. Let's talk about this. What is that? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. It's a Knight of Swords. The Two of Swords. I'm going to grab one more. Yeah. So we've got the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. So the Five of Swords is like this hollow victory, right? And it's interesting that so this Knight of Swords, he had to take care of something. Maybe he even ran off and straight up left this Queen of Wands. I don't really know. But he's busy. He's doing something, obviously. He's on a mission. So then we've got this Five of Swords and Two of Swords. So this guy, he's got his swords. There's these two on the ground. She has these two that were on the ground. She can't see what's going on. She can't see what he's doing with those three swords, right? There's this sense of like really not, it's being blinded. It's being in the dark in a situation. I feel like somebody feels like they were kind of left out in the cold, abandoned. There's this kind of like isolated energy with this Two of Wands, Queen of Wands individual, the feminine energy here. And then there's this masculine thing. He's doing something. He's very much doing something. And I feel like you know that. You're just really not trusting it. Okay. So, yeah, we got two swords. We got two twos. Two twos. So it's like, you know, kind of being in that place of decision is really how it's coming through, but also needing to be balanced. Let's talk about this Tower. Holy smokes. Okay. One more. So that was the Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. So there's this sense of, you know, again, I'm going to go with this, like, not trusting your intuition. It's like you see all of the signs. You see all of the signs, but maybe you have, like, these people or these things external to you that are kind of like, yeah, no, that's not it. Like, you know, I don't know. You just feel like this attack coming from other people, and there's this sense that you, like, need to defend yourself because there's, like, you know that, like, yeah, this happened, whatever that was. This Three of Cups, they spilled, things are, like, sad and all that, but you know that there's these two cups still sitting here, and I do really feel like that's important. It's like, you know that there's something more. This Tower, you know, is like, the Tower talks about like shaking things up, changing something so that a solid foundation can be built, because this Tower wasn't built on a solid foundation. So I feel like something had to shake up. Again, I kind of feel like this Knight of Swords, King of Wands, masculine energy kind of like, you know, maybe like took off. I don't really know. To go finish something, definitely. But like your intuition is like, well, this isn't over yet. But I think there's things external to you that are like, yeah, it is. And you're like still kind of fighting that internally. Like, well, is it really? Like, I don't know. But then you do know that there's something else. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. King's hanging out right over there. Talk to me about this King of Wands, please. Thank you. The Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups. I'm just hearing unfinished business. There's unfinished business. I feel like this King of Wands, like, he knows that there's unfinished business. I think that's why he's grabbing some kind of torch. You know, and he's getting ready. I think now that he's like stepping into his power and grabbing that torch, he's getting ready to give some kind of to take some action, right? To bring in some kind of communication. Like, he knows that something needs to be reconciled here. He's been like looking back at the past. He's ready to move away from the past, move forward with truth and clarity. I feel like this is also some kind of communication coming out. Interesting. Yeah. But I feel like he's really trying to step into his power, and maybe that's part of like what he had to take care of. The Three of Wands, please. Thank you. Temperance. Again, timing, right? Isn't that what I said when I pulled that Three of Wands first? That it's like the timing wasn't, that you're waiting for the right time. And we've got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so before I even flipped over the cards, like, I was drawn to put that, whatever that card was going to be when I flipped it over, I was drawn to put it on that side. And so inevitably that would mean the other one was on the other side. So visually, to me, this is telling me, like, you know, walking away from something in the past, leaving that in the past, though, really, like, moving on, you know. Yeah, you've got your lessons from the past. You have all of whatever these 8 cups represent for you. Like, that's behind you. It's under your belt, so to speak. Like, you've learned those lessons. And so now you're ready to move forward. And it's like you're just kind of waiting for the right time for that, right? Waiting for the right time. You're kind of waiting for the right wave to come in, because you've learned, you know, you've learned the things. You've got all these tools and you're like ready to go jump out in the water and like do it, but you're being guided to wait. 5 of Cups. Thank you. One more. That's 3 more, but fine. Okay, the Magician, the King of Wands. Oh, that's 5 more. 4 of Cups, the Sun, and the Fool. It's kind of this apathy over here of this person not being recognized by this masculine energy. There's this sense of that, like, there is a manifestation of this, like, new beginning, this passion, this, like, you know, like, kind of, I'm hearing fruitful. That's interesting. So yeah, the 5 of Cups, we got the 4 of Cups. It's like there was this new beginning. This person didn't recognize it, right? There was no recognition. We already went over that. But I feel like there is recognition. Deeper on the inside, there's recognition. And I think somebody's getting to this space where they want a new beginning. They want to move things into clarity, you know, allow things to grow, shine some light on it. I'm seeing a spotlight specifically with the Sun card. Like, it's like, you know, to correct this, really. It's like somebody's like ready to fix that. But I still feel like somebody's kind of a little stuck in, and I feel like it's you, Capricorn, not seeing. You're not seeing it. It's like this card here. So this guy just straight up didn't take what was being offered to him from the universe, or from, you know, even from this Queen of Wands. But it's like now, you know, this person's so focused on all of this. It's like she is not recognizing that that is sitting back behind her, all like super plentiful. I'm hearing fruitful again, which I don't really understand why, but maybe that is means something to you. So it's like, it's almost like, again, just there's this lack of trust happening here. But I think on a deeper level, like, this is being manifested. This is coming into fruition. This is something that this King of Wands wants. It's just like this feminine energy isn't realizing it. Talk to me about Judgment, please. Thank you. One more. Okay, 2 more. Death. Okay. The Queen of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, there's this sense of needing to release that judgment, right? Needing to put that to an end, needing to move on, move past it. Death is like an inevitable ending, right? Or, you know, just the end of something. So it's like that needs to happen. There needs to be some kind of like movement away from this kind of like stuck energy. I don't know why I'm feeling that stuck energy still from this Queen of Cups. But it's like, you know, you kind of need to move. You need to let those waters flow, not keep them like super bottled up and contained. You need to like create movement. There is also this sense of like deep intuition, deep inner knowing coming through with this Queen of Cups. But yeah, it's like you just need to release the past, and you need to release any expectations, and just really like focus on what you know, focus on what you love, and move through. Like let the flow of let the currents like help you flow. Talk to me about the Five of Pentacles, please. The Star, Strength, and the Empress. Okay. I love this Five of Pentacles. You know, she's sad, obviously. She's all by herself. She's isolated. She's alone. There's this light shining on this door behind her, and there's a key. Where's the key? Right there. The key is like, you know, hanging out. It's right there. Like she has the keys to her success, the keys to walk into this door, the keys to like move forward. But she's kind of stuck in this isolated energy. I feel like once she gets up and realizes, like once she finds the courage to like get up and grab a hold of that key, there's going to be a lot of healing, and she's going to step into her power. And she's not even the Queen of Wands anymore. She's a full-on Empress now. Empresses don't sit there and sulk. So I feel like once you kind of like step into that energy, step into this like kind of powerful space of like knowing your worth, fixing this, you know, this is really needs to be addressed. Fixing this, stepping into your worth, trusting, again, like that star card, you know, wishing upon a star, trusting, knowing with all of your inner knowing that whatever you're wishing for is going to come to you. And it's pretty clear in these cards that it is coming. It's just a matter of timing. And really this masculine energy is wrapping something up. Yeah. Okay. The Hierophant. Yeah. There's like existing commitments, that he's trying to work through. So yeah, contracts, commitments. He's also kind of getting to a space too where I think he can like actually bring something to the table, like offer something to you, that's like a solid foundation to be built upon. Okay. Whew. Let's grab just some final thoughts from the universe about this. What do we got? Some final thoughts about this reading for Capricorn. I'm just hearing really just trust. Trust what you already know. Okay. Let's see. Final thoughts regarding this Capricorn reading. Okay. One more. Thank you. All right, so we got the Three of Swords just staring at me, and it's like don't keep yourself bound up in heartache. Like don't do that. Use those swords. So those are swords, right? They can cut all of those cords right there. They don't need to stay bound. You need to free up your thought patterns is really what's coming through. Okay, what do we got next? The Ace of Cups, nice, and the Devil. Yeah. Free up the thought patterns, right? Free up the thought patterns. Let the love flow. There's something that is going to want to come in for you. And it's like, you really need to just trust this process. Like, don't be stuck in the heartache, and don't be stuck in this like negative thought pattern, where you just want something to move. Like this goat's feet are on fire. Like I can just envision this goat like hopping around trying to put this fire out. And it's like, you want movement, but it's just not time yet. So it's like, just trust, maybe use your own self-love to put out that fire, to cut free of all of this like heavy kind of bondage that you've put yourself, your thoughts have created a bondage. That's kind of what's coming through here with this Three of Swords. Yeah. Your thoughts are binding you. So free that energy up, break the toxic cycle. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah. The Five of Swords, you know, break the toxic cycle. It's time to just cut it. All right, Capricorn, let's grab you a fortune. You will be honored with a prestigious prize or reward. Nice. I love it. I'm going to set that right there because it's like, even though you don't see your worth or you feel like somebody didn't recognize it, I feel like deep down that's not the case. Okay. Well, that's what I got for you today, Capricorn. I hope that this reading helps you, that the content resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you do subscribe, guys, you get my daily oracle messages and tarot readings. So, yeah, I would love the support, and I thank you for hanging out with me. Until next time, sending so much love and light. Bye.